Sure.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
Thank you.
No problem.
Is everybody here?
I believe so. Yeah.
These are the only three
And
stations.
unfortunately,
That's the paper.
I'm gonna have you guys move,
That's
in a
fine.
minute,
No.
but not right now.
That's fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whenever
They
you
just told us to move back.
Yes.
So
we got it.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
thank you so much.
They just took you live.
Do what now?
But yeah, she
You just saw the light pop up?
No, they just pushed it. They just pushed it at 60 live.
I don't think it's on the air. I think it's just.
It's the YouTube.
I know. I can see that out because I feel like me look at like
Yeah, I kind of looked at you.
because I've been checking my emails.
Same. Yeah, I would have seen it.
So
Yeah, we would have seen it. Some items, you just, I can't go straight to the
I will say, I'm so happy I'm not third touch because of how cold it's going to be. Yeah, I get to edit tomorrow, so
The good thing is, my story tomorrow is going to be the story I'm working on today.
Yeah.
And it's basically already done.
so you're good. You're good to go.
I'll give you a quick tip. I spent the last 2 years at the station upstanding where it's 0 degrees regularly. Before you put your gloves on, I was telling you this the other day.
Nope.
Before you put gloves on, before you put your socks on,
For what?
put cream on your hands and feet. If you have to be outside for a long time, it keeps the warmth on the surface. Exactly. Well, 10 minutes is still a long time when you're in.
It is.
Which is yeah. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Wear your thermal socks, double socks.
Y'all think somebody gonna come out of the sheriff's office?
What's that?
Y'all
said
think
they-
somebody gonna come out of the sheriff's office?
They said they're going to.
Yeah, we're waiting for the sheriff. Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I know, we've been here all morning. Yes.
Tomorrow, you're saying. The good thing is, you're not getting the cooler weather tomorrow. It's just gonna get really nice. Yeah. It's gonna
It's gonna be cold.
Very cold. I can't believe the high is going to be 11.
Back in the 80s, back in the mid 80s, we had some days that were like minus 15, minus 20. And during the day for the high. Like 85, I think. Remember that?
Jeez.
I don't miss.
Just like we're talking about food. There's a Pinko Subs up the road too. Yep. TVU.
They're getting ready to come out. Thank you.
What's that? I'm sorry.
They're getting ready to come out.
Do you want us here? Do you want us to swing around?
So what we'll do, once the victim's mom goes into the back of our office, so we'll have you guys set up however restrictions and however
Okay.
y'all want to do.
Sure.
He'll probably want
Go window
some of the
back.
signage in the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Better on our end.
I guess we're going to turn it on and ready.
Yeah, it's up to 2 seconds.
You're good.
I was at Zoom out so earlier just getting video of animals in a foot
Animals and what?
patrol. So, because no one was available to talk. This is one of our former photographers actually some like the number 2 club or something. He's just not able to go ahead and talk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, y'all can move down now, thank you.
Thank you.
Are you hot right now? Are you live?
No.
We'll do it right here where it says share. I'll talk to you. Want me to knock them out?
Yes.
Are you all gonna do this live?
I think
Well, at least live stream. I don't
Live
know
stream,
if it's on
yeah.
the air or not.
Okay,
that's
let him finish talking.
You got two. Yep, TV's on.
That's handy. Handy jacket, sure. You can button that middle button to hide all those wires.
Got it.
Okay, he'll go over everything with you all and answer questions at the end, okay?
Am I good right here? All
You're
right.
gonna be live here.
Okay.
yeah. If you don't mind doing a little check for me.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Guys ready?
We're ready.
Okay,
Yep.
we're ready.
Go ahead, Sheriff.
All right. Unfortunately, we have a sad situation here today at Rural King here in the Halls community. Around 10:38 this morning, our dispatch received a call of a possible shooting with a victim. Our officers arrived, our patrol officers arrived at around 10:42, was able to find a victim around the back of the store. What we've learned so far is that the victim approached an individual who was shoplifting some ammo and some other items, and they went out back and got into a scuffle, and the suspect shot the victim. At this time, the victim is deceased. Our detectives and our patrol officers are still out trying to get evidence from all of the stores here locally, looking at their cameras and getting all the information that we can. And right now, that's where we're at. We're still canvassing the area. We'll continue to do so until we have nothing else to go on, and we'll continue to go on from there. But with that in mind, I'll entertain any questions that you have.
Were there any arrests made yet for a suspect?
No, we do not have a suspect in custody right yet.
Was there? Do you know the identity of the victim? Can you identify the age? And
Well, I'm not going to identify them. They're still contacting the rest of the family. We do have part of the family that is here and talking with them, but as soon as they can get the rest of the family notified, I'm not going to hold off on giving the victim's name.
Can you say the age or the sex or anything like that?
It's a white male, and approximate age around 23.
And was he an employee here?
He is an employee of Rural King, yes. And I will add to this, our hearts are going out to the family, obviously, of the victim and to the Rural King family. They've been very, very helpful in getting us information as well. And so, again, as I mentioned, not only video, but we had a couple of witnesses that saw it as well. So, putting all that together right now is what we're working on.
Do you know how many shots were fired?
I don't know that.
Type of weapon?
Don't know that either right now. Small caliber weapon.
It sounds like he was just doing his job, right? He saw somebody shoplifting and
He was definitely doing his job, and I think that you hear and see about employees and employers telling their employees not to go after somebody that is shoplifting because of what could happen. Yes, that's a deterrent, but there again, there's a danger involved with it anytime that you approach somebody that's doing something that they're trying not to get caught at. So you've added another factor into that, and I'm sure that he was doing what he thought he should have done, and if that's what he thought he should have been doing, then I'm going to agree with him as well.
When did the store close, the Rural King? Because I know it was open for a while.
It was open for a while because everything that happened was around back. There wasn't anything inside the store. It did not happen inside the store. Obviously, the shoplifting did, but the incident happened after they got outside.
I mean, it sounds like the victim could have, if there was somebody armed in there, that he could have actually prevented something bad from happening. I don't know. Is that a possibility?
Well, that's hindsight, if you will. Anybody can be armed, but if you're not ready for what the individual's doing, it doesn't matter if you're armed or not. If you're not prepared and expecting something to happen, unfortunately, you could become a victim as well.
Yeah, I wasn't implying he did anything wrong. I'm just
Yes.
saying,
No,
is it
no.
possible if there's somebody armed in there, he might have, by stepping in, he might have prevented something.
Very well could have, but obviously, like I said, the commotion didn't go on until they went outside the door. And obviously, I'm sure if somebody inside would have seen something, they probably would have. But, we got a couple employees that were witnesses to what was going on inside. So, again, and I know where you were going at with that, but yeah, for sure.
And we saw that there was a police presence at a nearby church. Was that a lead to a suspect?
Yeah, we started getting all kinds of calls and leads as far as information coming from individuals, and we were following up on each and every one of those, and we'll continue to do so. I know we gave the description out. We've already given that out to everybody, and that may change. We'll keep an update on our website and our Facebook page. We'll keep that going. Anything else that we learn from here on out, we'll put it out there so that the public can at least keep their eyes open and be vigilant of what's going on.
And there was also the big police presence up on Norris Freeway. I guess that was related to this too?
Yes, it was. Everything that we've had up here, I think any call we've had was anywhere from the Ingalls and all the way up to the Walmart up here, so we followed up on each and every one of those.
But so far, not found that.
That's correct. We won't stop. I did make sure that our detectives and everybody else knows that however long it takes, we're going to continue working on it.
And you want to say again the profile of the suspect?
Description of him? Yeah, I'll give that back out. He was wearing a green hoodie, a dark gray sweatpants, blue and white tennis shoes. Those tennis shoes are like an Air Jordan type from what we could tell. A gray toboggan. He's a white male, and from what we've been able to ascertain, he's late teens, early 20s, young person. He's 5'8" to 5'10", 145 to 165 pounds. That's what we have right now, and obviously, as I was mentioning earlier, anything that we get on the videos that we're able to see, we'll get that information back out as well. Anything else? Good.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry it took so
Oh,
long.
that's all right.
You're
Thank you.
absolutely fine.
Flash you.
WBIR
Right here.